Greetings, I'm Russ Limbaugh, El Russbo, executing assigned host duties here on the EIB network. And yes, folks, the headlines just keep coming out of the People's Republic of California. This one is a beaut. A new survey from Education Week, no less, and echoed by the California Teachers Association. The union itself says nearly half of California's teachers are planning to quit or retire in the next decade. Almost 50%. At least 40%, some reports say, but the real number's pushing 45 to 49% in the Golden State, higher than the national average of 35%. Now, the drive-by media is spinning this as a crisis of underfunding, burnout, low pay. Oh, the poor, poor teachers stretched thin by financial pressures. The CTA survey from January even says 4 in 10 are thinking of bailing because they can't afford to live near the schools they teach in. High housing costs, salaries not keeping up, boo-hoo. But let's get real here, my friends. This isn't a mystery. This is what happens when you turn your education system into a left-wing indoctrination factory run by militant unions and progressive bureaucrats. You know, teaching used to be a noble profession. You went in, you taught kids how to read, write, do math, think critically, maybe throw in a little American history without the 1619 Project rewrite. But in California, oh no, now it's pronouns. Climate hysteria, critical race theory disguised as equity, drag queen story hours in some districts, and God forbid you mention anything traditional without getting canceled by the woke mob. The kids are coming out dumber than when they went in, test scores are in the toilet, and the teachers who actually want to teach real subjects are the ones getting fed up and walking out. And who's to blame? The same people screaming for more money. The teachers' unions, the CTA, is one of the most powerful political machines in Sacramento. They've got the Democrats in their pocket. They push for higher taxes, more spending, but where does it go? Not to the classroom. It goes to bloated pensions, administrative bloat, DEI consultants, and feel-good programs that don't teach anybody anything useful. Meanwhile, the cost of living in California is insane because of the very policies these unions support. Endless regulations, green energy mandates that jack up electricity bills, sanctuary state nonsense that strains resources. Teachers can't afford homes in the districts they serve? That's not capitalism failing. That's liberalism succeeding and making everything unaffordable. And get this, the survey says California teachers actually have slightly better morale than the national average. Slightly, but they're still the ones most likely to bolt in the next 10 years. Why? Because even the satisfied ones see the writing on the wall. The system's broken. The older teachers, average age 45.5 in California, higher than the rest of the country. They're eyeing retirement. The younger ones, they're getting chewed up by discipline problems, parents who don't parent, and administrators who care more about ideology than education. Folks, this is the future the left wants for America. Empty classrooms, unqualified substitutes, kids who can't read at grade level but can recite their gender identities in 5 languages. And then they'll demand even more money to fix it. Mark my words, the solution in Sacramento won't be less union control or more parental rights or getting back to basics. It'll be another tax hike on the rich, which means anybody with a job and more indoctrination disguised as support for educators. You know what the real tragedy is? The kids, the innocent kids caught in this mess, they're the ones who lose when good teachers walk away. But hey, at least they'll be experts in microaggressions. Let's see what the libs say we should do. Probably defund the police some more and give teachers free therapy dogs. Yeah, that'll fix it. This is Russ Limbaugh, the Doctor of Democracy, on the EIB network. Back after this.